Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nostromo and today we are playing a free game called Goodbye Doggy. It is available off of a website called itch.io, that is itch.io. That is the same website I found the Scream game and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game from. I definitely recommend checking them out and supporting the content creators on there. This game is... It caught my attention because I recently lost a pet, and the message of this game is very wholesome and dealing with the loss of a pet, which, you know, is a family member. And, you know, my pet was like my kid. His name was Copper. He was a 12-year-old beagle, almost 13, that passed away back in June. So, you know, it was traumatizing. I'm still not over it, and I don't think anybody really ever gets over it. And it can also be hard sometimes because people who are not pet owners, you know, you may get weird looks or, you know, you should just get over it. It was just a pet, but it's like losing a family member. I would even say, as awful as it sounds, it was harder than losing some family members or people that I've had in my life. But having said that, I do not want this video to be depressing, even though my first playthrough I was crying terribly. I do think that it's an important message to kind of think about, and that the fact that if you do believe in an afterlife, I do hope that there is a chance that you do see your pets again. And I like the message of this game as far as, you know, dogs are literally the best creature on the planet. I will fight anybody who says otherwise. Even though my dream animal to own is a pet raccoon, dogs are where it's at. The fact that this dog literally has his afterlife ahead of him and can rest, and he's just making sure that his owners are taken care of before he leaves, and something about that makes me feel better. And I think that that's something that can be amazing with the game industry, is getting comfort from, you know, something that's literally just a browser game. This is, you know, there's nothing fancy about this game, but the message is there and it resonated with me anyway, so I wanted to share with you guys. If you have all lost a pet recently, I know how it feels, and my heart is with you, whoever you are. It is literally one of the hardest things I've ever went through. Copper was my very first pet that I ever had. I adopted him from a shelter back in 2009, and I had him ever since, and that kicked off my obsession with beagles. We owned 3, counting Copper. So we had Copper, we had Sawyer, and then we adopted a puppy back in April, right before we lost Copper, and his name is Wally. They are all beagles. Copper and Sawyer were the typical tricolor beagles that you see, and then Mr. Wally is a lemon beagle. So he is still a puppy, but definitely trouble. Yeah, so this game is a puzzle game. It's very light on puzzles. It's mostly just, you know, common sense, and then going from room to room and making sure before you leave that your owners are taken care of. Is she naked? I couldn't tell. I did have to play this game twice. This is my second playthrough because the first one, it made me feel some feelings. I had to take a moment, but, you know, we're going to finish it this time, and I am not going to be crying into my microphone. So, okay, so she is taken care of. I think the only person we still have to handle is this guy. And he just needs help with his crossword puzzle. So, yeah, so this is a very short video. I am going to wrap it up now. With that being said, I do want to thank you guys for tuning in. Please consider leaving a like and subscribing. And if you have lost a loved one recently or a pet, my heart goes out to you. I do hope you find comfort in the little things and remembering them. And I hope you guys are all being safe, wearing a mask, and being kind. I will catch you guys later.